Hi, everybody. Missed my intro. I need your energy. I need your energy. This world is killing me. Light up if you feeling me. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Ebony, High Frequency Seeker. And on this channel, we um, build skills and knowledge to help us attract health, wealth, and happiness into our lives. You might hear my youngin back there, yumming. Um, but today's gonna be a special video because I have someone joining me by the name of Miss Destiny Love. She also does spirituality, so I'm super excited for her to join us. And we're gonna talk about energy. We just gonna vibe. We just gonna vibe it out. I'm super duper excited. I've been excited all day. I've been trying to control my daggone excitement. Yes, mommy's been trying to control her excitement. Yep. I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm gonna drop the link for her in the chat. I can't wait to tell y'all how I met her. Like our whole synchronicity. Is it good? Our whole synchronicity of how we met through the small YouTubers tag. I'm trying to fix my lighting. It's terrible. Trying to fix the lights. The lights. I feel like you cannot see me worth nothing. I feel like it's still drowning me out. I have to figure out how to fix that. But I dropped the link for you in the description bar. Let's get it. Let's go. And I'm about to streamline on high frequency. Head on over to our Instagram to get to our YouTube and meet us there. We're talking about energy today and how to raise your vibration. I'm so excited. I know. I need to work on my lighting. You guys over there. Peace and love. Peace and love. Always. Can't see nothing. I'm trying to fix it. I don't think this is gonna work. Have to work on it after the fact. Yes. Sorry. I'm just letting her know she can join me. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Tell her. I tried to wash and go for the first time today. It came out all right. It's not dry. But it'll do. It'll definitely do. That's a little bit better. There was better. Like, hi. I put the link in the description bar. I'm just trying to figure out some lighting here. because you couldn't see me. God. All right. I am going to bring on Miss Destiny Love. Look at girl.
How you
Look at
doing,
girl.
girl?
What's up, girl? How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? I'm so glad that you have me here. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm very
Uh,
grateful right now.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you said yes. Shoot. I've been trying to, find somebody to, conversate with that's actually in the same niche as me. Just have conversation and vibe out, girl. This ain't nothing serious. This ain't, we chilling over here.
We about to talk, get into the tea, honey.
Yes. So first, tell people about your channel.
So, my channel is everything. It's mom life, it's wife life, it's spiritual life, it's manifestation at its best. Um, just a journey of me growing and me trying to heal as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like to put myself in a box. Like, I'm all things. I'm a creator. And yeah, so
I know. Tell them about what you create.
I'm gonna show you guys. Actually, I have a store called Queen Lunage, and I feel like everybody can be a Queen Lunage. All women are connected to the moon,
Okay.
so
We
and we're
are.
all queens, right?
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
I
Sitting
make
them
waist
macarons.
beads. I make waist beads. I make anklets, bracelets, chokers, and what made me get into this was after having kids, like my body changed, and I've always
Mm-hmm.
been into the African culture. We are African, even though we've been Americanized. And the women always had these beautiful, like, waist beads of different colors, and they all mean different things. You can use them for fertility, you can use them for a contraceptive, you can use them for body confidence, weight loss. And I got into that, and I just fell in love with it. So I'm gonna
I
show
can't
you
wait.
guys.
We're gonna have a conversation about colors too, like color energy and all of that. So I'm excited to get into what's energy. But first, I want to tell people how I met you. Can you hear me? Because my baby,
Yeah, I
you
can
can
hear,
hear me.
girl. Yeah.
Okay. Um, I wanted to first tell people how I met you. So, I met you through. Really? Hold on.
If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the host. She's lit, and she's just good vibes, like, all the time. This tea is really good.
What you drinking now?
Girl, is it chamomile?
Calamine? No, no, that's
Chamomile?
chamomile. There you go. I don't.
Chamomile and raspberry.
The problem is, I want to drink tea, but I don't like the taste of tea, so it's hard. I know it's good for you, and I'm trying, but it's
Why
so
don't you put
bitter.
lemon and honey in it? Girl, I put lemon and honey in mine.
Girl, it still don't
Mm-mm.
taste. Oof, but I'm trying because I really want the health benefits from it. Like tea is really good for you, and it's soothing, it's calming. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna find a way. Find a way.
Don't give up.
So how I met you. So I met you. If you guys know Tamika by Nature, definitely go check out her channel. She's back today. She had uploaded a new video. She was gone for a little
She
minute.
been doing her thing, man.
I love her. I hear her voice every time I hear "Hey Queen." I just hear her voice in my head. She has like this distinctive voice. I just hear. But she was doing a live, and I forgot what the conversation was about. But I had came on, I had said something, and then girl, you came on right after me. What I mean, I was just like whoosh of
Divine timing.
energy, like
Divine
it was
timing
just
is
like,
this.
oh my gosh. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make sure I subscribe to her channel. So I went over there, I subscribed. Then I don't know, a couple days or so passed by, and you had did a reading, and I was like, okay. I listened to the reading. It was so point. It was just like on point. Was what was going on in my life at the time. I was just like, okay. And specifically, you pulled take a leap card. You had pulled that card, And I was like, okay. And I had just pulled that card not too long ago out of my goddess deck,
Mm.
Mister, out of my goddess deck. And I was just like, oh my God, man, her energy is like, she's on point. So then I go work out that day. I went walking, was just listening to music, and I heard that daggone crit song.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, oh my God. And then I was like watching you on Instagram or whatever, and I was like, and then that's when y'all had first moved back to Cali. And I was like, look at that girl leaping. Look at her. I was like, she better do it. Okay. And I was just loving the vibes. I was like, she better go. Like, she ain't playing no games. Like, I really felt all that good energy and love. So I was like, just thinking of ideas and stuff. And I was like, I want to talk to somebody who does the same thing I do, who's into the same things as I am. So I was like, I'm gonna ask her to be on. Like, I'm gonna ask her and see what she say. And here we are.
And look what happened.
And here we are, right?
Look what happened.
I
Oh,
cannot
that's
believe it. So,
beautiful.
energy to me is like a feeling. Like you feel it. You like you said on that video, you was getting hot, you get cold. Like energy to me is like a feeling. Like you can't see electricity, but you know it's there. You know what I'm saying? So what
It
does
could be
energy mean to
that.
you? Like what is energy for you?
On top of what you said, I think it's also your intuition. How, like, you ask, say you wouldn't have asked, but something was pushing you to ask, or just divine timing at its finest. Certain things you can't explain. Like, say you meet somebody and it feels like you've known each other your whole life. I feel like that's the energy connection.
Mm-hmm. It
Like,
is.
and some people call it spiritual energy. Like, at the end of the day, energy is extremely strong. You can't deny it, and it's never destroyed, it's always transferred.
Yep.
So
Yep.
if you're walking in a room and let's say you just automatically get a headache or something, and everybody around you is upset or just in a bad mood, you go home, the next minute you mad, and you don't know why you mad, because you took on their energy.
They took on their
Most
energy
people,
right along with you.
empaths, we do
Tell.
that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's real.
Sure do. So real. Like, girl, I can have story after story of like just energy. Period. What was I gonna say? So, how did you become like into spirituality? Like, how did that start for you?
I lost everything, and I just started to a lot of things, like things weren't adding up. And I'm talking Bible every church every Sunday, praising to the Lord Jesus. It's nothing wrong with that. But
Mm-hmm.
as I got older and I went out on my own, I started to realize I wasn't that person. And a lot of things are passed on through generation and we never question it. And I'm the type of
Right.
person who question everything. I question
Mm-hmm.
existence, and I lost everything. Like, I got depressed, and I had got a reading mentor at the time, and everything was so on point. It was nothing but the divine. Like, I don't care what nobody say. The
Right.
divine can talk to you in different ways for different
Yeah.
people. When
Mm-hmm.
she gave me my reading, I broke down and cried. And it was a time where it was years of just pain. And at that point, everything just opened up for me. Like,
Okay.
I opened up myself to it. Like, I surrendered to it. I'm like, okay, if this is what it is, I'm open. I'm ready. I started researching, and then I started seeing numbers, and then everything just began adding up. And from there, I started seeing the divine more, through people that I meet, through conversations that I have. And
Mm-hmm.
that's when it happened. And I tried to run away from it. Like, coming back to
Yeah.
California, I tried to go back to Christianity. It didn't work. That's
Mm-hmm.
not who I am. Like, I'm the crystal wearing,
Right.
chakra aligning,
Aligning.
oracle card reading.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
Sacred space area,
period.
Okay. All
And
day,
that's
every
just
day.
what it is. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
have to always walk in your truth. And
Okay.
that's what happened for me. And
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of the same way. I grew up in a Christian background, but for me, it was like I tell a story in one of my videos. Like I always watch TV, so what's love got to do with it? The fact that she went to Buddhism and it helped her
mm,
leave Ike. I was like, okay, but I thought we
Mm.
all supposed to believe in God. God is everything. So when I was younger, I started researching it, and I was just like, okay. And then I kind of look at people, and I'm like, well, they're not bad people. Why are they gonna go to hell? Actually question it, but
Mhm.
it still took me a while because I thought it was wrong to question it.
Yeah.
At the same time. I knew a whole lot of other people who were in different religions, and when you actually think about it, they kind of all mix and are the same. You know, stop. They just practice it in a different way. But spirituality for me came together. Excuse me. Hold on. Get up. Come on. What? Come on. Come on. Come on. What did I didn't ask you what you wanted to do. Oh, oh. Sorry, love.
It's okay.
Um, but I just look at God as like great and like a big diamond that has different facets of it. And you can,
I, f- I
go
feel like
ahead.
you can't put a face on it. You can't put God in one thing because, like you said, God is everything. God is the
Hmm.
air. God is the birds. God is the flowers. God is you. God is me.
Right.
Everything.
Everything.
Different religions, they tend to pick out different things and what works for them. And that's just not for me. Like, and at the end of the day, they all want to practice peace, love, and harmony, but also condemn. And that's not where it's at. So,
It's not. It's everybody's on their own journey. Everybody's path does not look
mhm,
the same. I mean, for me, when you look at the animals, the trees, that everything looks different. You know what I'm saying? Like everything doesn't have to be
yeah.
the way somebody says it has to be. You know.
Mhm.
Um, and then I also like the craft of it, like lighting candles, doing rituals.
God is
Um,
vast.
goddess bath, stuff like that. It that also spoke to me as well. Like I really like it connects things, connects your thoughts with what your actions are and helps make it through those tough times. So that's another reason it kind of drew me as well.
And you know the crazy thing? I didn't realize that a part of spirituality is color coding. And
Mm-hmm.
I used to always match, or I still do unintentionally. I
Mm-hmm.
match my panties with my socks. My whole outfit be color coded. And when I looked into it, it'd be exactly what I'd be needing for that day. And I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why I did like I try to do like because I know there's still a lot of people new to spirituality, and I try to make it fun and interesting because that is the best way we learn. Like, shoot, I like to learn fun and interesting
Yeah.
ways too. So I did like a tarot reading for someone, and I was like, use the cards as the colors for inspirations with your makeup. Whatever outfit you're wearing for that day, like you can attract good energy to you of like whatever you're needing for that day. Like,
I
um,
would love for you to give me a reading.
really, girl, these kids is I want to do one, but I don't have the energy at this moment. But I'll do one privately for you and send it to you,
Okay.
or we can come back. Look, and then he was like, we don't have to talk about everything today. We can keep doing this. It's not like a one-time
I
thing.
think it should be like a once a week or like every 2 weeks or something.
Sure, I was doing. I did Love and Hip Hop Marriage Boot Camp, and I added a little spiritual twist into it. And I used to do them
Ooh,
on Thursdays, but it ended. So I'm like, what am I gonna do next? Spirit was like, talk to people.
wake some people up.
So you know what I'm saying? We sure can do it on Thursdays. I do not mind at all.
That's
We can have
awesome.
different little topics. I do not
Yeah,
mind.
and like color
Hmm.
coordinated. I love colors. I love colors so
I
much.
do too. I said I need to start like because I need more colors to like when I was talking about like outfits and stuff like that. I was like, when I go shopping, I'm gonna make sure I get me some more. I don't have nothing green. I need some more colors of everything. Yeah.
For real, and some bright ones too. I'm so used to wearing black all the time or
Yep.
brown.
And I had a baby, so I gotta get this
Uh,
baby weight off.
sorry.
That's oh no, you fine. Girl, I'm so laid back. We ain't it ain't no
Now
nothing.
let's get into how to raise your vibration because
Okay.
there's people that like say you're an empath and you don't know how to cleanse yourself from energy that you've taken on from other people, or you're just having a bad day and you want to know how to raise your vibration. What are some tips that you can give people?
I'm definitely into journaling, affirmations. Uh, those come from, in the time of need right then and there. Because I always, this is my like little motto, like your thoughts determine how you feel, and how you feel determines the results that come out. So anytime I'm in a bad mood, I try to go to that. So I'm gonna go with an affirmation so I can feel better. So then my results will come out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is
100%.
going on. So that's kind of how I deal with it. I like to write too. So either I write affirmations or just try to whatever I'm thinking about, just get it out on paper. Try to
And know
release it
that your
out.
thoughts are temporary.
Mm-hmm.
You are not your thoughts. Sometimes you
No.
just got to let them pass. And always wake up on a good foot. Like
Yeah.
everything determines on what you first do when you open your eyes. It's very
Is
important.
gratitude. Gratitude. What
Always,
was I about to say? I was about to say something about I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
I'll be like that too.
Oh, the mind, where you were saying about temporarily. Your mind doesn't want to change. Your mind wants to keep you comfortable. Your body is designed to keep you comfortable. So that's why I said I try to make things fun because spirituality, I'm not saying it can't be fun, but until you really get into it, it's kind of boring in the beginning. Nobody really wants to self reflect. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really want to sit down and be like, shit, I really got to
Come
work on
face to
this.
face with your shadow
You know what
self.
I'm saying? I really got to work on this.
Hmm.
So, I try to think of ways or want to introduce ways that, you know what I mean? It can be fun. It can be, interesting and keep people going because, we live in that kind of generation where that's what they want.
Yeah, they don't want it like a sermon or like a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which
And
ain't
so
nothing wrong with that. It's just make
I think that
sometimes
gets to
some
a
people
point
still gotta
where
do your own work.
yeah, and it's very important. You can overstimulate yourself too with
Mm-hmm.
this journey because I
Yeah,
overstimulate myself
I
and
have
I
to.
don't want to do this no
Mm-hmm.
more.
Mm-hmm. You can definitely do that. Definitely. But I think that's the beauty of it all, the journey of it all is like learning stuff and then like, oh my God, I have to process it. And then you
Mhm.
process it and then it comes a new journey. For me, that's like the beautiful part about it. 'Cause I never want to stop growing and learning, and I don't think we ever could. You
No,
know.
not on this journey because if you stay stuck, you come back. That's
Hmm.
just my opinion. I think you come back. But some people they enjoy being, programmed and like you said, we all have our own journey, we have our own time. Some quicker than others, and it takes people a different reason on their awakening. And
Yeah, it definitely does. Um, was we were talking about? Oh, what do you do for raising your vibration?
to raise my vibration, I journal too. I have like a whole bunch of journals. I journal. I love water. like water. Still
Oh
love.
yeah.
I'm a Cancer,
Mhm.
so I'm a water child. Goddess baths if I can't get by the ocean. And music, I love to dance. Dancing is
Mhm.
another way to
Okay.
connect with the
I know
divine.
I don't wore
And
myself out here dancing.
girl, would you be feeling good? Like that is yes, creating,
Mhm.
creating in different
Mhm.
forms. YouTube can
Yeah.
raise your vibration. You're a
Yeah.
creator, painting, um, whatever it is that you do to where you feel like a kid again.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Connect to your inner child at all times. I remember before I moved out here, I met a energy cleanser, and it was crazy how it all happened. Like I was in that phase of battling between my old self and finally transforming into who I'm meant to be. And
Mhm.
I sold my oracle cards. And when you asked me, yeah, like I'm finally telling you the story. I sold them because I was really
What?
battling myself. Like I was like, I don't know. Like I'm going back home. My family's like this, and this.
Mhm.
And coincidence, she had a whole office. She was like a healer, and she's we're talking, and she's like, "Why are you getting rid of them?" I'm like, I just don't want them anymore. I'm
Mhm.
lying. And while she's talking to me, some cards fall out on the floor. And the cards that fall out, she's like, it was a bat, it was a butterfly, and she's like, "You're holding yourself back. It's time for you to walk into who you're really meant to be, and it's gonna be hard, and
Mhm.
you're not gonna know what you're doing most of the
Okay.
time,
Woo.
but that
Isn't
is
that the tough
okay."
part?
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is. And I forgot where I was going with all this, but girl, I got off track.
Well, okay, some butterflies in the backdrop. You sold your cards. How you gonna sell your babies like that? How you just gonna sell your babies like that? Nah.
Honestly, I think it was out with the old and in with the new, and I probably wasn't. When you get into Oracle, you really have to know who you are, and I was battling with that. And I
Okay.
think now I'm at a point. I know my truth. I'm walking in my truth, and I'm ready
Mhm.
now. You know, and what I meant by you can't run away from spirituality. You can't run away from who you are because when you say I'm ready, this is open, baby.
It's
You can
on
have
and
what you
popping.
can't
It's
buy.
on and
Period.
popping. Okay.
Period. Man.
But I kind of knew. I've had like a lot of spiritual moments that I can understand now that I really didn't understand a while ago. And I'm just like, dang, like, look at
Like
that. Look
what?
at that. Um, I mean, just many different things, like how I even met the boo, like how I even met him. I felt like was very spiritually divine. Um, and then us in that journey, myself, actually finding myself, and then spirituality has actually made me so much stronger as a person. Um, and I can identify what is hurting me. You know what I'm saying? I can identify what I need to work on when something's not right, where before I didn't know how to deal with it. So I don't know.
Because now you're actually taking accountability and realizing that you control everything.
We are co-creators with the
100%.
universe. Okay.
100%. If you don't
Hmm.
like something, change it. If you don't like the way
Yep.
you feel,
You better transmute that energy, baby.
period.
We can talk
Come
about
on.
that. Transmuting
Come
energy.
on.
I mean, well, raising your vibration. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same, like transmuting it. Um,
Explain that some more.
what transmuting energy? I mean, I just look at it as in a bad situation, you train like raising your vibration, changing your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions.
And understand that everything, there's yin and yang. When there's
Hmm.
good, there's got to be bad. Nothing is
Yeah.
ever be completely light and love. And the bad times are actually the good times because how you react to those bad times is what
Hmm.
determines where you've grown, you know.
Is it bad times or is it just change? Because people don't really do well with
I
change,
think
and we
it's
think it's
change.
a bad time, but it's really just change, and nothing really stays the same.
Nothing is supposed to stay the same. We're always changing.
Always. Hmm.
100%. And it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
It is.
So
That's my motto right now. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
there you go, because that's where growth is at.
Okay,
That's where growth
that's
is
where the
at.
magic happened, baby. That's where the
Telling you,
magic happened at. Okay. And now I could say that now and realize that in times back then where, I did that and things changed, but I didn't
being
stay on that path. Hmm.
being on the spiritual journey, we try and stay comfortable, but then we get pushed to the point where we ain't got no choice but to
We
get
ain't got no
up.
choice.
We
Hmm.
have no choice. It's like, okay, you want to sit here? I'm gonna push you out to
Yep.
where
You want, ask and it shall be given. Seek and you will
seriously,
find. Knock and the
seriously,
door shall open unto you. Okay.
it's a beautiful struggle. It is a beautiful
Hmm.
struggle. And
It
somebody asked
is.
me, what's the most important part, the destination or the journey? What do you think?
You said the most important part.
The destination or the journey?
Um, that's a good question. I'm gonna say the journey because there's more to do on the journey. By the time you get to the destination, you're just gonna be there. The journey is where everything is.
Yep,
So, what about you?
the journey.
Journey. Mm-hmm.
The journey. It's a roller coaster. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I know we're like all over the place, you guys, but hey,
It's okay.
it's just flowing. So,
And my channel, honestly, okay, so I want to build my channel based off the beginner spiritual person, somebody who kind of doesn't know but wants to know about spirituality. Just make it comfortable and fun. Like, so
yeah,
that's why I'm really not like super serious. I'm silly as hell any daggone way, all the daggone time.
I'm still like,
So, so I gotta go
don't
with the
put yourself
flow.
in a box.
I can. Mm-mm.
I'm
No.
like that. Do not put yourself in a box. Whichever way spirit want to flow, let it flow
Mm-hmm.
because that's somebody needs to hear it.
Okay. Somebody at some point in time may need to hear it.
What is the main tip you would give somebody that just got on this journey? The main thing, something that you wish somebody would have told you when you first got on the spiritual journey.
Um, Hold on, before I answer that question, how did you find out about it? Well, you told me you were already going to somebody. Like, how
How
did
did
you
I
find
find
out
out?
about spirituality?
That is a good question. I just always question things. Like Christianity never worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it just came to me, like it just flowed to me. Like I never put myself in a category, but I always knew there was a higher being,
Yeah.
you know. And then as far as like after I got the reading, everything else just began to flow. Literally, like spirit just started to show in multiple forms without me even seeking it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be online or I would watch a movie. And then in the movie, I would be hearing things that I was praying about, like The Matrix, or
Mm-hmm.
just seeing, decoding a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when angel numbers started to pop up. So everything just honestly came to me like I didn't seek it. I just
So
opened up to it.
you just opened up to it.
Hmm.
So I still kind of consider myself a beginner on this spiritual journey. I've been on it maybe like 2 years, going on about 2 years now. And I'm trying to find the book, but I can't find it. I think it's
What's it called?
downstairs. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how spirit work real quick. Hold on, let me see if I think it's downstairs. Shoot.
You just made me remember I need to order some books because I had some books on my vision board that I want to order.
So, me and the boo was cleaning out the garage one day, right? And I found this book. It was like Mind of a Millionaire, I think. So I'm
Mm.
reading this book, and I was like, oh my God, like it was just so plain. They talked about energy. They talk about inner child healing in this book.
Mhm.
Yes, but I mean not in that type of way, but that's the concept of it. So I'm listening to this energy, I'm listening to manifesting, and I've always been in the horoscopes. Like ever since a teenager, I've always been in the horoscopes. So I looked up my horoscope and I found tarot on YouTube. And I was like, what is
Mm.
this? Like, so I started watching them and I was hooked. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? So I'm watching them, and then of course, they're talking about different things like, spells, doing spiritual baths. So I'm like, okay, I did some more research, and I found this at a bookstore.
Teen Witch.
Yeah. So it's written by a Wicca witch, and it breaks down like I can't. My lighting's in here is terrible, but it breaks down everything like in spirituality.
And it just popped up.
Popped up in the bookstore. So my introduction to it is through that. What I would tell someone on that journey, be open.
100%.
Be open. You know, definitely be open.
You're welcome. And know that like you always say, everybody's journey is different, so you can't always
Mhm.
shoot. Hold on.
And that's what kind of like this book was about. Like it told you like you shouldn't judge no one else's journey. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Um, it said like no no one should judge another witch. Like they break down all the rules in there. Sorry. Christian, go downstairs. Sorry.
It's okay.
Um I lost what I was even about to say about.
It breaks down everything.
Yes. I mean it broke down that, but what was I talking? What was something else?
What was one thing you would give somebody that is a beginner on this journey?
Oh, definitely be open. Um, don't
And
judge anyone else's journey. Forgot.
and don't
Get
compare
on.
yours to anybody's. Don't
Mm-mm.
compare yourself.
No, don't compare. Yeah, that's one. I forgot. It was one more. I'll probably come up. But yeah,
Okay.
that would probably be one thing. Be open and don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Would
And
be what
don't
I would tell
expect
them.
it to be just all light, because people see the outer things. People see the sage and the crystals, and that we're always smiling, and they think this is just, oh, I want to do that because they always look happy.
No, I'm taking a break after this job. This is my last video for like a week. I need a break.
Girl,
I've been going hard. Okay, it's about the new moon. And then
girl,
I'll pop back up. That's it. I'm gonna take a break to then, because I've been
it's
going
work.
hard.
It's work.
Hmm. It really is. But to me, it's honestly, it's actually fun. I mean, I don't know
And it's
why.
supposed
It's just
to be
so fun to
fun.
me. It's
You
interesting.
always,
Keeps me learning. I love it.
and don't feel like, I think another thing is, as humans, we tend to feel like we know everything. And that's
Hmm.
where we fail. Because, like you said, you love learning. There's so much more things that we don't know,
Nope.
and there's more that we can learn on this
Mm-hmm.
existence. So don't ever feel like you know everything, you know.
Mm-mm. Because we don't. I mean, we can't know everything. Only God knows every
And
single
follow
thing.
your intuition. You know that voice. Like, say you driving down the freeway and you want to go right, it's telling you to go right, but then you go left, and then when you go left, you stuck in traffic, and you like, damn, I
And I
should have went
should have
right.
stopped. Mm-hmm. Follow it. That gut feeling, go with it.
Yes,
But do you
yes,
I think that has to be built up though,
it does,
you know.
because you silence it so much over the
Mhm.
years.
Mhm. I think that's something that really has to be like
Yeah,
built up.
because you're battling from the outer world too, of what
Hmm.
people tell you and just silence and everything.
Yeah,
And
and then when you come into spirituality, you're kind of questioning your beliefs maybe that you had before. So I try to tell people all the time to have compassion for yourself, forgive yourself, and have some gratitude for yourself. Like, you know,
be
we give
happy
it to
with
everybody else. We
we gotta
gotta
be
try to give it to ourselves too.
yes.
Hmm.
And that's where I mess up because I'm so hard on myself sometimes. Like
Me too.
I
Me
really
too. I'm getting out of that. I've really realized that's like my inner child. We
mm,
working on her. We trying to heal her. Um, I feel like
I
that's
need to
been
read something about that. I think it's time for me to get read on some of that.
what inner child.
Yeah.
Okay, we can work that out. We can definitely work that out.
You should definitely do a book collection haul or like your favorite books, your favorite spiritual books for beginners. That'd be dope.
No, but the ones I have, I wish I can find it. The ones I have, I don't know if you can find. Well, I know you can find this one.
I
Sorry,
was
this
just
one.
looking on Amazon for
Yeah,
the
because I have the second. Because she wrote this one, and then I went and found the second version. She has another version that's like from when you're like an adult, and
and it's is it interesting? Like does it grasp your
mhm. No, what I mean it is so detailed. Like she goes over um everything, like the laws of witches, what they believe in,
the
like
misconception people have?
what power, like what the different Sabbath days. It goes over that, the different symbols. I know my camera is like terrible. The different symbols. It's even spells in here.
Really?
Like love spells, healing spells. This is where I learned how to do that, how to open quarters, close quarters, sacred
Mm.
spaces. Like I've learned everything
And
from
that's
this.
very important. Don't open
Mhm.
something you don't know how to close
Okay.
because that's some real
I
shit.
haven't, and then, like I said, this book is really for like teenagers. Like
Really?
and it's so good. But magic is balance. I love this. This is like I study this all the daggone time.
So, what do you think about the misconception of Wicca being evil?
I just think people don't know. They don't understand. And what you don't know, you fear.
That's very true. And fear is
What
just
you don't know,
simply
you fear. And I mean, growing up Christian, I mean, I believed in prophets. I believed in mediums. I believed in all that stuff. I believe God is great. So you cannot tell me that it only goes this way,
yeah.
you know? So I've
How does
always
your
believed
family
that.
take it? Do they know?
Um, Honestly, I just told my mom. I showed her my YouTube video. I showed her my YouTube channel. Um, she don't really understand it. She kind of just found out. Um, the boo understands it, but not really. But I just do my thing. Like I ain't heard nobody. If you want to know, ask me. It's just how I
Yeah,
feel about it. Like you want to know, just ask me. And it's
I
not.
feel like
That's why I'm saying I wish I could find a damn book.
it'll pop up.
When I think it's downstairs. That Millionaire Mind book was nothing but spirituality in that
Mm,
book.
really?
He just made it about money. When I mean things on like you should think big, not small, and he related it all to energy. Like that's how he explains the book, like through energy. And I was just like, wow. And then when I started reading this, I was like, this is the same daggone thing. Like,
Is it the secrets of the millionaire mind?
yep.
Okay.
By something, his last name is something with an E, I think. Yep,
Okay.
The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Yep. It's
Okay.
exactly the same. Everything.
I'm gonna order some books. Shoot me over some books that you think would
Those
be
only I read that book, The Secret of Millionaire Minds, once a month, and then I'll
Really, it's
switch.
that good?
And it has. I'm gonna go get it. I can't take it. I'm fine. I can't take it. I can't take it. And it was sitting right there in my daggone face.
Oh my goodness.
The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. This book right here. Sorry, my little thing. Come on, camera. A declaration. My inner world creates my outer world. Literally.
Are you
It has
serious?
every chapter has an affirmation. I'm gonna go through another one. That's where I got the thoughts. That's how I understood thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions. I learned that all from this book. Verbal programming, like um we have to, and this is why I said this is all inner child, because he talks about verbal programming, what you've seen. That's all inner child, and that all determines how you view money. Like
Hmm.
if you've seen your parents struggle, then that's all you know. And that's what you're gonna kind of repeat. If you heard your parents say stuff like only rich people have money, then you would think you're not rich, so you're not supposed to have money. Or like he gave an example of a lady who thought, like, her mom would be like, she would go to her mom and be like, Mom, can I have some money to get some ice cream? And she would be like, go to your dad. And so she thinks just men are supposed to have money. Anytime she gets money, she just
Mm.
spends it all and go ask her husband for more money, because that's what she thinks based off of how she grew up. So I learned that from there. Girl. But let
Thank
me
you
see what
for
else.
that. Wait.
I'm gonna
We
give you
didn't
another
even
one because
stop.
because like I said, it's activities. Like my favorite activity in here was to help you retrain your mind to think as of yourself as already rich. Go to a restaurant and don't look at the prices. Just order whatever you want, whatever makes you happy that day. Go order it.
Wait, say that again?
To help you, bring in to make you think you're already rich. Making your thoughts become your
Right.
feelings and stuff like that. Go to a restaurant, order whatever you want. Don't look at the prices, because that's what rich people do.
And I'll be looking at prices, girl. I'll be like, hold
I
on,
know,
like
who don't?
that's
Who don't be looking at prices? Yeah,
wow.
so stuff like that. Like another affirmation he has in here is, I think big, I choose to help thousands and thousands of people. So that concept is more like, sometimes we think on a small scale because we don't know how to think on a big scale. If we think, and then not even on a big scale, but try to help, sometimes we try to help. I'm just going to help this group right here, where instead, energy brings you more when you try to help a lot more people, if that makes sense. So he talks about that. Girl, so much stuff. So much stuff.
Mm, I
Like, I
like
love this book.
this. I love reading. So
Me
that's an art, girl.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Hold on. I got one in here too. I focus on opportunities over obstacles. I get ready, I aim, I fire. And he talks about like taming the cobra. You know how like we get scared when things come up, we get fearful. Like that fear ain't gonna never go away. You just need to know
That's
how to
true.
control
That's true.
stuff like that. So, and then like I said, when I read the next book, I was just like, oh, this is all really the same. And that's
That's
how I just knew, in like all energies are, or religions, or I should say, if you base it out of love, it's all the same. It's all God's love.
you should definitely do a voiceover reading of that book. You know how a lot of people have audio books on YouTube?
I'm gonna
If
do
you
I'm gonna do lessons on here. That's what I'm actually that's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna do some lessons out of here. And, you know what I'm saying? Kind of switch them up, make them fun, make them new, bring my own
Yeah.
little flair to it. But lessons I learned out of here. Um, like I think my first little lesson is gonna be like I create. You know what I'm saying? I create. Hold on, I'm going to sleep because it was I create.
I am rising. Oh.
Um, because he kind of bases this book on like poor people and rich people. And it says rich people believe I create my life. Poor people believe life happens to me.
Wow.
So I'm like, which one do you do? Do you create life or does life happen to you?
You know it's crazy. You even saying that, like, and then I'm sitting here like in California, and a lot of people were telling us like, you guys were stupid. Like, why would you do that? Like, y'all about
Hmm.
to give up everything and move back to Cali. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I have to do it
Hmm.
because you create your reality, no matter
You
how
do.
crazy it may seem. Like,
You do.
manifestation is amazing. If you can think about it when you're meditating and you feel it as if it's here already, it's meant.
Yep.
You
It
know,
is.
everything
It
has been leading
definitely
to
is.
this. And the crazy part is, ever since I came back home, my YouTube has been doing so good,
So much better.
effortlessly.
See? When you listen and follow that, when you take that leap, tell them. When you take that leap,
Y'all don't understand. Like,
you know?
everything will begin to flow. Seriously. And it's going to be scary, but it's going to be so exhilarating at the same time. I was so scared.
And it's also because you did the work. You did what you were supposed to do and you reaped the rewards.
Yeah.
I like this one too. Rich people focus on opportunities, poor people focus on obstacles, which is
That was
true.
on point.
I'm telling you, it was the same thing. I was like, what the hell?
Oh my
It was
gosh.
the
Rich people
exact same
focus on the
thing.
obstacles. Don't be afraid to fail. Failing is the most amazing part about it.
Nope. Hmm. Rich people associate with positive, successful people. Poor people
Mm,
associate with negative and unsuccessful people.
mm, You are who you surround yourself by.
I
So
promote
smart.
my hold on. And then I gotta work on this one. Rich people, I thought about this when you was like, girl, you better promote. It said rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value. Poor people think negatively and sell and about selling and promotion. So I thought about you. I was like, I know that I know I'm supposed to be promoting. I know.
You don't gotta keep saying it.
I know there. Nah. But it was fun. But that's just what spirit does. Like that's
Confirmation.
how spirit freaking works. Like he
Hmm.
knew like I was just gonna ask. I probably wasn't
Let
gonna
me tell
throw
you,
nothing
I'm
up.
not while we on this point, I got a reading online from a reader, and
Mm-hmm.
it said for cancers, this month you're going to be doing a lot of collaborations and accept them. And here we are.
You're a Cancer? Sorry, I should have asked that earlier. You are? I'm a Scorpio. And you know we're soulmates.
Oh my god.
How crazy is that? And I was like, I should ask her. I'm like, I need to meet, I've been meaning to ask you, like, what I meant to say, what is she? What is she? How crazy is that? We're soulmates. Look at spirit. Look, this is what I be talking about. Like
You
synchronicity
guys.
on synchronicity. Like I just be like, thank you, God. Just thank you. Just
Wow,
thank
that's
you.
crazy.
Just thank you. That's all I be like. You know?
And I've been telling Spirit, like, please bring me. I'm not even like, this is not a lie. Like, my right hand on my heart. I've been wanting to find a Scorpio in my life so bad
Oh,
because I can't find anybody else to relate to me in such a deep way.
in
And
a
it
deep
doesn't
way.
even in a fully platonic way, you know.
Hmm.
And then look,
Look at there. So look, he got another principle here. Rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers.
explain that.
So like receiving, like I actually did a read. If you ever watched that video I did with the girl with makeup. That was one of my cards it told me to embrace. Start embracing receptivity. So as empaths, we give. We
That's true.
give until we're depleted sometimes, you know? And we have to learn that giving and receiving is a cycle. The giver needs
Mm.
somebody to, sorry, that's it right. The giver needs somebody to receive it, and the receiver needs somebody to give it. Like that's all connected. So if you keep giving and you're not accepting, you're breaking the cycle, So I think, some people lose that balance. Some people just give all the time. Some people just receive all the time. It's a cycle, I should say.
We be like, we don't want to be a burden or,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yep. Yep. That's why I feel like I'm still working over my inner child too. Like that cycle of giving and receiving.
And it'll
What
take a
else?
minute.
Hmm.
I'm gonna order that book. I'm gonna order that book today. I really am. I'm gonna read it.
Girl, this thing right here changed my life. Like it started here and then it went like further.
So for somebody that's already in it, would you recommend reading that book?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I
Okay.
said, there are lessons at the end of each one. There are lessons and different things you can do, like practice thinking in creative ways, having both. The chapter was like always think both. Like some people think we can only have one or the other, but we can think both. We can have it all. So practice thinking in creative ways of having both. Whenever alternatives are presented to you, ask yourself, how can I have both?
Mm,
Hold on, let me see what the little ones want. I'll be right back.
okay. The introvert entrepreneur. Things you have to be loud and brash to be successful in business. Think again. The strengths and traits of a typical introvert lend themselves to well entrepreneurship.
I guess he didn't want me to be great no more. Say hello.
How old is he?
He just turned 8 months on the ninth.
Oh,
Yes, girl, I got
hi.
3 boys over here.
Hi.
Say hello. Say I'm teasing. Yes, I'm teasing. Say hey, Miss Destiny. How are you?
He like, Mama, who that woman?
Like, who's that, Mama?
Oh, he is such a happy baby.
Oh, y'all gonna have
Yeah.
more?
When we get a really big house and our bank account has a bunch of commas. That's it.
I feel you, girl. This it for me. I try. I said, oh, tell me, have you had any like try to do a manifestation and it didn't come true
I would say with my daughter,
with your
if
daughter?
that counts. If that counts, yeah, with my daughter. But it wasn't meant. I realized that when things don't work out, it's not meant at that moment.
It's
But
not.
with her, like with my husband now, like we always talked about having kids and what they would look like. And our first girl, I got excited and everything, and she ended up passing away.
Mhm.
And it was just like, okay, why? You know? But
Mhm.
then I ended up getting pregnant again with our son, and I feel like he was a manifestation at its finest that made up for the one that didn't work out. But
So you
he's
were pregnant with her first, with the daughter, with
I
your
was
daughter
pregnant
first.
with her first, and then when I was 8 months pregnant, I ended up developing
Oh.
mirror syndrome. She had non-immune fetal hydrops, which is like a rare disease that they have no answers for. They don't know
Mhm.
why it happened, and she ended up developing fluid in her lungs and in her stomach, and her sickness caused my organs and everything to shut down.
Yeah.
So I had to have a C-section with her. But with him, like they thought he was gonna be sick and everything. Girl, he came out fine.
You came out.
Healthy is I don't know what. And at that point, I was like, y'all can't tell me. Like, and I just know now, like if manifestation doesn't work, it's not meant for you at that time, and that's
No.
okay. You
Mhm.
know, you still got work to do.
Okay. And it's
So
it's probably a reason there that we don't even know. Um. So with him, only reason I say that, girl, I just kissed it. Sorry, he hit the. um. With him, we didn't find out what we were gonna have. We waited the whole 9 months to find out because
dang,
we already had two boys. So we was like, we know it's gonna be a girl. God's just gonna give us a girl. I kept reading the tarot cards like, is it gonna be a girl? I kind of knew it wasn't gonna be a girl. I was just hoping for it. And I seen because I had also had a C-section. They pulled him around that little curve when I saw them little balls. I was like, oh man,
the funny
oh,
part, I felt like that with my son too. I was so disappointed. Like I wanted him to be a girl too, and they were like, "Congratulations, it's a boy." I cried, and my husband was like, "Be grateful." Da, 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 da. I was like, "No, I wanted a girl," and now, girl, that's my little man.
oh, how old is he?
Huh?
How old is he?
He's 2. He'll be
Oh, he's
3 in
two.
June.
Oh,
Yep.
yes, they are a handful. But I was like, if we would have had a girl, she would have been in here ruling this house. Like they wouldn't have known what to do with their life. I would have been the mean parent because I would have been the only one who could have got her together. Because
Girl,
all
she
these
could.
men in here would have been just at her beck and call. So God was like, no, we ain't got time to be messing up your household.
To
So
rethink
here
that.
we got another little baby boy. Another little baby boy. And he's so sweet and so good.
He's so happy too.
Yes, he is. Girl, I had to pray for that too. Because my oldest, I just was like, Lord, I can't deal with no crying baby. Like, I just, please don't give me no crying baby. I can't deal. So I got the best little baby, the first one. So the second one came around. I was like, oh, my prayer is still good. Like, he gonna be the same. That baby is totally different. Um, I
All
don't
your
know
kids
where
are
that baby
different.
came from. I was like, who's your parents? Because you don't act the same as this baby. So I went back to praying, was like, Lord, please send me like the first baby.
No.
So he bought me him, yes, and he bought me you.
Oh,
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
he's so cute.
So, well, I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. I did. I love the free flow
Yeah.
of the
So
conversation.
I got a question too. Girl, we can go all night, but I can't. Anywho, so I don't understand why Scorpios are considered fixed signs, but we're water. Like,
What does fixed sign mean?
like fixed energy, like we like things together in line. Um, you know what I'm saying? Just like fixed, like like a Taurus energy or something like that. Like they're fixed signs, they're stern people,
Mm, okay.
but we're water at the same time.
Because you guys are still very emotional.
I mean, I get that. I get that's where the water. I see both ways, but it's just like I don't know.
There's a
Yeah,
balance. which is
Maybe
good
that's what it is.
because
Maybe,
cancers don't have a balance.
yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's the balance. That's how they balance it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you guys don't. Yeah, you guys are emotional and in tune with the water and things like that, but you guys don't have that. You guys have a wall up too.
Mm-hmm.
With us, we're just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
we wear
That's
our heart
exactly
right
what it is.
here. So
Yeah, that's exactly that makes sense. That
it's okay.
definitely.
Like you could do both. Shoot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Oh my God. I done met me a soulmate I want. Look at there. Oh my God, that's so exciting.
Things just flow effortlessly, I tell you. I tell you.
When you keep that energy up, that's what happened. It just that's like I
Seriously.
said, that's what my channel is all about, like attracting energy to you because that's what it's really about. Like
And
if
then
you
you
keep
want
this
true people that ends up becoming family, you know, like
Mhm.
you end up losing a lot of people on this journey. A lot of people. And you're
Really.
like, is there something wrong with me? Like, but then you gotta be patient and you gotta do
I
the
feel
self
like
work.
I feel like I lost a lot of people, like friends wise, before all of this even.
That happened when I was
You know,
pregnant. That's when everybody left.
yeah, that's when I got a man. Lord.
That too. That too.
That's
Yeah.
when friends really like
Yeah.
fell off kind of thing.
And I still try to keep in touch with him, but it's like I'm on a whole different, you know, we all going different ways. So it's okay.
Do you
People
mind
be,
me asking how old you are?
I knew you were about to ask me that. I was just about to say that. I knew. I'm 22. I'll be
You're
23 in June.
22. Girl, I wish I can go back. Take me back. I want to go back. Maybe like 25. Maybe 25.
25. That's doable.
Girl, I'm 34. I'll be
You don't look like
35
it.
in October.
Black don't crack.
Down, girl. I'm trying to
I
keep it there. I'm trying to age like fine wine, babe.
keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That lets me know I'm on the right path because you're like a mentor to me. You
Oh,
know? So now like a yeah, that means I'm on the right path. Like
you are.
that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I
Like
really
it makes
did.
me
At
feel good
22,
to
I wish
hear
I
that.
did know what I know now. I
That's what the
swear.
lady told me. That's what the energy healer told me. That's exactly what she said.
Girl, I
That's
really wish
crazy.
I was on this path at the age of 22. Or, what I'm saying, just knew about spirituality at 22. Or even younger. After reading, once you read this, girl, I'll be like, man, I wish I knew this when I was younger. I really do.
I'm gonna get the book. I'm gonna order it today, and once you get here, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna start reading it. And if I have
Girl, it's
questions,
so
girl,
good.
I'm gonna contact you. I really
No,
want to read this book.
tell me. Let me know, girl. I
All
feel like I
right,
am
my
tempted.
phone
I
is
know
ringing.
I'm like such a like I am kind of happy all the time and just be like in the spirit. I'll be like, people are like, she is crazy. Like she would just come up and talk to me and be laughing and talking. I'd be like,
They're like, what's wrong with this
yeah,
person?
like what's wrong with that girl? Why is she so heavy? Like, what is wrong with her? I really just try to keep my
It's crazy
energy
because
up.
when people and you don't understand, like people actually look at that type of stuff. You know, people really pay attention to that stuff because when people be like, you're so like bright and you have like really good energy. I'm like, what? For real? I'm dying inside. Like I'm going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
But I'm learning. We
But
learn
that's
to
okay.
transmute that, girl. We learn to transmute that and glow from the inside out. You doing it though. We doing it. We glow.
I'm,
Glow.
I'm trying, girl. I'm trying.
We
Staying in my
glow.
bubble. Stay in my bubble.
So how?
This
Ow.
was amazing.
I know this was so fun. I've been itching to talk to somebody who's in the same niche as me. Itching like I want to talk to people who know. Uh oh. Uh oh. What happened to our friend? What happened? Let's see if our friend come back. You think she coming back? Huh? Yeah. You need to go to sleep. Oh, you got music. Let me see the phone. Let me see if our friend's gonna come back. How do hmm? We lost our friend. Let's see. We lost her. Maybe her phone went dead, but I'm not gonna keep y'all. This was extremely fun for me. I thank Spirit every day for all that he does for us. Definitely go check out Miss Destiny Love's waist beads. She's having a giveaway at this time. Yeah, she's having a giveaway at this time. And go check out her lovely channel. Check out her Instagram at Destiny Love 2. Don't forget to hit that like button. Can I have my necklace back? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. You gonna wave? Show them you know how to wave. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. No? Okay. See y'all.